Whoa, 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 wait a second, Lucine. You just tried a cask of a Montialdo Ernest? I am neither confirming nor denying that. I turned to Damien and whispered to him, What's, the cask of Montialdo? See? I even remembered the name. Because I remember really liking that
Huh.
story. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new here. My name is Dead by Pony, and today we're hopping back into Dream Daddy Dad Dating Simulator. Without further ado, let's hop in. I walked past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door. I look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back, and hollow sound echoes through the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps in the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are the dead relatives hanging on the wall. Oh, as I am admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. His house is interesting. Hello? Silence. A lamp in the corner flickers, dimly casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Ash, pleasure to have you in my home. Look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, I don't know y'all knew this, but it's that time of year where it's hot and then it's cold and then it's hot again. It's because it's spring and my poor allergies. So I keep having to stop to sniffle.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, there was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked.
Hmm.
I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings. I like oil paintings. Right,
Hmm.
right.
Oh.
Please, let me show you around. Okay. Damon leads me around the house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason.
Oh.
This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest.
Hmm.
Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that I both is that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period, equipped with the amenities of modern dwelling. We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era?
Hmm.
That's my son's room. You know, the rebellious teenage years are onward, onward. There's more to
Hmm.
see. We reach a door at the end of the hall, and Damien opens with a flourish.
Ah.
And this is the library. Sunlight streams in from floor to ceiling, arched windows. The walls are lined with packed books, and even more books are scattered over the period appropriate furniture. Damien's clearly really proud of this room. Look at the window, look at the butterflies. Get a book. Is over the tour. I want to see the butterflies. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you sometime. I'm scared I would stick the pin right through my finger.
Ah.
Ah, the penner's gambit. Is that a thing?
Hmm.
No. I look out the window, pick up a book. Book. You know, Ash, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novel would encourage youths into a life of crime. It would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book and randomly examine the worn cover, hoping I'd turn to a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggles against the chains that Sasuke has bound him with. Shirtless, out of breath, looks at Sasuke. Sasuke smirks, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
What?
Okay, I think that's enough. Even snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. Look out the window. Walk to the window. I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn doing push-ups with his daughter on his back. Damien. Damn. He sees me and waves happily doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn!
Ah.
You know that the Victorians spend at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. please, will you do? Please, will you join me for tea? I follow Damien to the sitting room where finger foods have already been set upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high back chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
How delightful.
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to wealth or class of people enjoying it. And in fact, high refers to both the later time of day and the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they served. Oh,
Oh.
my dear friend, we are currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damon takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Your home is really impressive. Are there a lot of gossip in Maple Bay? Like your cape. Your home is really impressive. Seems like you've really put a lot of work into this
Huh.
place. Thank you.
Hmm.
No one's ever complimented my home before. I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place. And look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in goth stuff?
Oh.
Well, when I was a young boy, my father. Did he take you into the
Hmm.
city? Sorry. Haha, did you guys see a marching band?
Ah.
I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious?
Hmm.
Of course. But it's, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously?
Huh.
I'd love to see a marching band.
Uh-huh.
Nevertheless, I always had a love for art and history and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermy animals grew into a sort of obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way?
Hmm.
I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of
Uh-huh.
tea. I can acknowledge that there were many terrible things about the Victorian era. I try to live a life that is strictly aligned with those ideals. Uh, those ideals would be admittedly horrid.
Hmm.
But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, be cognizant of its flaws, and love it at the same time.
Huh.
Tell me, Ash, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do. I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about stuff. I do love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and quite honestly rather attractive.
Oh.
Please do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sounds sophisticated. Like watching soap, making videos on it. I love some word jumbles. I learned how to juggle once. I like watching soap making. Soap is an important advancement in modern society. Getting rid of germs and stuff, I would say the people who make the soap are true heroes here. To watch them work is an honor.
Hmm.
I tried making some with Amanda once. We both had to go to the doctor for rashes, which I guess goes to show that we should leave it to the professionals. We finished our tea and finger
How
sandwiches.
delightful.
I come to have one more thing to show you. Oh wow! Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers first and beautiful landscaped rows. Small stone path weaves through, and butterflies flit lazily through the air.
Oh.
My garden. I love it. It's beautiful.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh.
Victorians took flower and floral arrangements very seriously.
Oh.
You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationship in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. And more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off the vine.
Oh.
William bulbiferum, the orange lily. What do you think one means? My loins are blazing. That's Arcetitus. We cheers for sweet revenge? My loins are blazing.
Hmm.
Orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Well,
Uh,
and that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Snapdragon, honeysuckle, sunflowers. I really like a honeysuckle. They smell really good. And then you can eat all the tiniest little drops of nectar when you pull out the stem out. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. He had put together a bouquet for me? Nobody one's ever given me a bouquet before. Followed Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings.
Huh.
Oh, Ash, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. A little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it.
Huh.
Damon smiles and walks to the back of the house. Take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into gardening. Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of a cherry tomato and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle.
Fix that guard.
Uh nope. Okay. So maybe yeah. And then maybe no. This way? No. Maybe. Okay. At 30 seconds. No. This has to go here. Here we go. 20 seconds. And
Oh.
yeah! Our secret. I love that. Sorry, my eye was watering. Phew, that was a close one. Oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset.
Ah,
Ash, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine. But, it's Lucien. Ugh, children. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post-haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. I come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucien's more elaborate stunts. I greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go.
Oh.
Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo.
Hmm.
Hey, Damien. You're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like Hugo and Damien's first time to the in my kids are in trouble rodeo. What is it this time?
Oh.
This is Damien. You have to see to believe. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us into the busy corridor of the school, passed by several classes in session. I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Watch your step. I hear faint voices drifting up from the basement. They don't sound happy. As I'm led to the depths of school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. We find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucien and Ernest. Hugo's son, Lucien, has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucien tried to kill me.
what?
The room falls silent. I wasn't trying to kill you, dumbass. Trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me.
Huh.
Ah, the cask of Amontillado. Whoa, wait a second, Lucien. Did you just try to cask of Amontillado, Ernest? I am neither confirming nor denying that. I turned to Damien and whispered to him, What's, the cask of Amontillado? See? I even remembered the name, because I remember really liking that story. It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story, where a man gets an enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar with the promise of wine, fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall.
Oh.
It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucien, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but he realized I had lied about the wine. And you were cackling manically. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad. Took you 20 minutes? Son, we just entered 2-week unit on the Casa Montia. It took you 20 minutes to realize Lucine was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages. I read the review of the movie. It's only 5 pages long, and there is no movie. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucine to read it for me.
I don't know.
Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, it's me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage in literature, and I did. Don't see a problem there. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. I suddenly seen a high five. Teachers start to stomp upstairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. And Mr. Bloodmarsh, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head upstairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucine, Damien, and I all pile into my car and began to drive home. Lucine immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again.
Oh, no.
I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether you or not you want to go. But I care about you and see that you're struggling. So if you decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, you can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping you cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucine continues staring out of the window. Love you too. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. When we pull into the driveway, Lucine hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you, and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright, and all things considered, Lucine's bricklaying was pretty good, so there's your silver lining. There is that, yes. It's probably just going through your phase. Admire how you handled that. Does this kind of thing happen a lot? I admired how you handled that. You're a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him. I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It rarely does. You're a good dad. See you around soon? It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo, what you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. Ugh. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recently recycled bottles. Tiny's House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. If I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage, this house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, that outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I'm not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they get a regular-sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. I had to go to the school and pick up Lucine. He lured Ernest down to the sailor with the promise of fine vintage and tried to break him into a wall, right? How did you know that? Has everybody read the story except for me? Lucine livestreamed the entire thing. The entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day at Damien's. Guy's a character. He's really good company. A surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. Aww. Date complete. Dad points. Daddy points. Total.
Have you considered taking part in the goth lifestyle?
Oh. Cargo short, dad band. Ozone, darkness. Amontillado, basement. Fun. I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles. I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. Wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple tries for them to get in. Hey, my coupons! Take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. 1 minute she's pushing away, the next she wants me there. Make up your mind. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in. Oh, I got in. Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. Think for a moment. Jaya was one of the most expensive schools that Amanda applied to. I actually had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough. We're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Oh, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice. Wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. See, that's a good dad. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, remember to hit like, that way I know you're enjoying the content I'm making. Remember to hit subscribe, that way YouTube brings you back here to see what happens next. And don't forget to check out my social media, linked on my channel. I won't take up any more of your time. Hope you have a good day. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.